working force behind the scenes that no one really pays attention to, but are always making sure things are running smoothly and efficiently for all the viewers.
Very true. And now let's get into it. This is losers semis. Ganondorf versus Jojay's Wolf.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Wolf. I'm not surprised he's starting off with Wolf and not Ike.
It might actually be the better matchup, to be honest. Even though Ike's got the advantage of being able to just not commit to anything, the benefit of Wolf is that Wolf can just actually rack up damage at a distance with laser. Like, Ike actually has to engage, and he might get caught by something stray. Wolf doesn't have to hit any buttons if he doesn't want to.
True. And I know if Ganondorf has to up low, Wolf can just do a falling nair and just hit Ganondorf too far away to recover.
I hate that that's true. Like, Nair is just so disjointed that it actually beats Ganondorf's command grab recovery.
Yeah, I don't know why they gave the hitbox such a huge area.
It just makes it so hard to anti-air Wolf. You actually have to like hit him where he's going, not where he currently is. But Bloodynite not having too many troubles right there. They're about even on percent, but that dash attack will clean up the first stock.
Yeah, speaking of anti-airs, Bloodynite catching Jojay out of the air with the strong shoulder and taking the first stock.
Jojay forcing him to ledge though, can't get the 2-frame, gets caught by that. Oh no!
Such a good job with these side Bs.
Ganondorf
he almost gets he almost gets the regular get up with down air. Unfortunately, the window punish to punish regular get up is only 1 frame, so it's very hard to do that, especially on Wi-Fi.
Air dodges in, gets hit with that forward tilt though, and now Bloody Knight back at edge. Jojay really hasn't been making the most of his opportunities to like edge trap or 2-frame Bloody Knight though. That's like something that can snatch a stock away. It is not particularly difficult to hit Ganon before he grabs edge though.
And Wolf definitely has plenty of moves that can 2-frame.
Or just kill outright. That back air is so strong. This is a heavy character and he's still dead at 110.
Oh yeah, Wolf's back air doesn't care how heavy you are. It's going to take the stock.
Yeah, before they nerfed it, I died to 60 from forward air back air. Thank you, Dexter, on this stage. Yeah, he caught my standard get up with a forward air and then immediately back aired me. I'm just like, why am I dead? What happened?
Quality gameplay.
Quality gameplay. This character's been nerfed like 3 times too, by the way.
And he's still good. Right, good job at avoiding the side B by Jojay. Definitely needs to not get hit by as many of those. That's where Bloody Knight gets a lot of his damage.
Up tilt though knocks Bloody Knight down. He's being really smart about like keeping up the space he needs while backing off when Bloody Knight goes for those wizard's foots immediately down.
And I want to see more of these lasers by Jojay. It's very hard for Ganondorf to get around them. He has to sort of jump over them, but Ganondorf is really slow in the air.
Yeah, if you want to like see a Ganondorf full hop over a wolf, I think you're gonna have a bad time. You can just preemptively back air that, but looks like Jojay's instead just trying for up smashes out of shield.
Is that going to take it? Wow, I'm surprised actually.
Yeah, heavy character, but I guess the rage was going ahead and factoring that in for Jojay. That'll be enough. Barely though.
And I know Battlefield's blast zones are pretty big, so that's why I was a little bit surprised that the back throw took the stock. But I'm sure Jojay's not going to complain about that.
No, not at all. That was a closer game than I would have expected here, as this matchup looks abysmal, but Bloody Knight, he just never felt like he was in a spot where he was getting eaten alive by Wolf's aerials. It felt like it was a lot of trades, which is odd. You don't typically expect to see that in a matchup with this kind of a tier disparity. Yeah,
Bloody Knight definitely forcing situations where Jojay had to scrap, and just Ganondorf having such strong moves will come out on top in those kind of scraps. Jojay really needs to keep Ganondorf away and don't let Ganondorf start anything like that.
And this game could have been completely different. Like, Bloody had 2 or 3 opportunities where he would just like frames away from just straight up killing Jojay off of some nonsense like a forward smash on the platform or like that down air that you pointed out where he was trying to get the normal get up.
Yes, if he got that downer from the normal get up, he probably could have comboed that into either a reverse hit of up air or back air, and that probably would have taken the stock.
But no change here on Jojay's side. Sticking with the Wolf, doesn't think it was kind of a matchup thing, or thinks that he can perhaps improve on his gameplay to make it so that it isn't even close at all this time.
Did you see that Bloody Knight starting off the match with a first hit of Nair into down tilt?
Strings, man. First hit neutral air is actually a good combo tool for Ganon. It's the only combo tool I think he has. At least the only consistent one.
Right. Oh, that was very risky by Joj. If Bloodynite read the roll to the ledge, he could have forward tilted that way and probably taken the stock.
At that percent, for sure. All right, forward air, back air, but Joj chooses not to go off stage and tries to go for 2-framing. On Wi-Fi, I think you have to go off stage more against Ganon. It's like you said, neutral air can knock him away, and like the 2-framing, it just has not been consistent for Joj or really anybody on Wi-Fi.
I love Ganondorf's forward tilt. It's so funny to me.
Just the Sparta kick, get him out of here.
He just kick them, and the angle that the forward tilt sends them at is so ridiculous too.
Yeah, it's like 45 degrees. Like, there's just nothing that they can do. So look at the defensive options Bloodynite's forced to choose. At every single time he gets forced off stage, he has to air dodge, so he can no longer air dodge. All he can do is double jump up B, and if Joj just lands on him with an up air or even a down air, like there's just nothing you could have done right there. You just got to be a little bit more aggressive instead of just this passive edge trapping that he's doing right.
I'm surprised that Bloodynite isn't throwing out more get-up attacks from the ledge. His get-up attack range is actually ridiculously huge, and Joj is not ready to shield any of it, it seems. And speaking of shielding, where is his shield?
But he actually gets a kill out of that? Maybe.
Yeah, there's the neutral air. Yeah, he finally does a falling neutral air to clank with Ganondorf's up B and take the stock.
I'm still mad, though. That Skittle shield was absolutely just tiny right there. Bloodynite barely doesn't get the break, but he gets clipped by that up smash, and it still worked.
Right. And Joj getting something started, trying to even up the percents. Wow, that was so close.
That could have been the stock right there. Bloody double jump for that. We get it back here.
And good. Let's drop back here by Bloodynite taking the second stock. And now Bloodynite having the stock lead again. Let's see if he can hold on to it. No, he can't.
That was phenomenal by Joj. I really like that. He faked that he was going to go off, so Bloody immediately just like buffered a standard get up and he got the down smash.
Right.
Layers upon layers of his edge trapping game here from Joj. As time goes on, he just gets better at it.
Wolf, definitely one of the strongest characters at ledge trapping. So he definitely has the tools to do it.
Don't look at me. Ganon just wants to run in with a wizard's foot and just not pull up a get away.
Right.
What good is magic when I got a 9?
Oh, catches the jump with the back air, but it's not going to take the stock yet. Bloodynite trying to stomp him to oblivion.
I'm rooting for you, Bloody, after that one. That was the most aggressive nonsense option I've seen.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't see a falling there by Joj. And is that going to be it? Oh, that was so close. Forward tilt? No, back air. That's not going to take the stock, though.
Side B again, though. No good tech.
And there we go. There's the neutral air.
Yeah, nothing Ganon could have done there. Nothing at all. That was one of those where you're so low that even if you double jump, you have to double jump in, and that's going to get hit with the neutral air, even the weak hit. Wolf can just go ahead and like fall back in a little bit and then just up B to die second.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely very rough for Ganondorf.
Yeah, that looks like a difficult matchup for sure, but off stage is the solution there in game 2. The game was close whenever Bloodynite was able to just play neutral. The solution, don't let the man play neutral.
Exactly. Just abuse Ganondorf's weaknesses over and over and over until you take the stock.
All right, game 3 here. Bloody down 2-0. Joj seemed to tighten up his gameplay. We'll have to see if Bloody can do the same, or if this is an early 3-0 exit for MDVA's Resident Ganon main.
Right. Yeah, it definitely looked like Bloodynite was mounting a comeback game 2, where he was doing very well, and then Joj just brought it back and was able to close out the stock with a falling nair.
It feels like every time he gets a side B, he has the potential to make the comeback. It's such a big momentum shifter.
Yes, it definitely sets up Ganondorf to rack up a lot of damage or even take the stock. And he almost gets the read in with the forward smash.
I feel like if this was offline, Bloody's up 2-0. Because he's had so many like opportunities where he just ever so slightly off by just a frame or two. And for Ganon, that's a stock. Like he's actually just lost 2 or 3 stocks because of like input delay or being off and not adjusting to the delay of the Wi-Fi.
Right. It definitely looks like Bloodynite has an idea of what JoJ wants to do, but it's so hard to work around it sometimes on Wi-Fi.
No 2-frame there.
Yeah, back to center stage. And now he's back off stage.
And that's a problem, is that whenever you use like those edge canceled wizard foots, they're great if they hit. If they don't, you just put yourself at edge and allowed your opponent to like roll on and get full stage control. Enter Ganondorf. How do you get back?
Right. And that back throw is going to take the stock.
Shimmy and a shake gets Bloodynite the grab, and then the back air. Keep that pimp hand strong. Hit him with the palm.
One thing I noticed with JoJ recently is he's doing a lot better at avoiding the follow-ups from Ganondorf's side B, just like there. I don't think Bloodynite has gone a single one in the past game and a half.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Usually he's really, really good with that, but for the most part, JoJ is he's waiting a little bit more, and he's getting the techs and like teching rolling in when it's beneficial. He's just been really smart with that. 4 back airs in a row in the forward smash. That's the Wolf classic right there.
There's actually a brawl tactic on how to avoid the tech chase. As soon as you get onto the ground, like if you get side beat or snake down throw, you just start rolling your control stick as fast as you can. So you don't know which way you're going, and your opponent, because you don't know which way you're going, your opponent doesn't know which way you're going.
Let the gods decide. Chaos will rule.
Exactly. It's like mash A and roll your control stick and see what happens.
That's great.
And that time Bloodynite had the read, but he just mis-executed his down air.
He's actually like punishing JoJ's attempts to whiff punish Ganondorf. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, this time he gets the read and punish it with a forward smash.
The minute that we talk about Bloodynite being unable to follow up on these side Bs, he gets an instant kill with his side B, reads the roll out, and gets the pivot forward smash. My lord. That'll kill at just about any percent.
He's like, oh, JoJ's just rolling his control stick so I can't read him? I'm just going to throw out a move.
One in doubt forward smash. I dig it.
Man,
It
is so hype when Ganondorf lands the forward smash for the last hit and it just freeze frames. It's not fun when you're playing against Ganondorf, but when you're watching it, it's so hype.
Yeah, that is for sure. I've definitely had like a couple players that when this game started off were like shell-shocked by the fact that Ganondorf had a sword. Like I remember it was like Bloody versus Pink Fresh is the one that always sticks into my mind, because Pink Fresh like air dodged in, and then like Bloody just pulls out the sword and you just see his eyes widen for a moment. It's like, oh yeah, that's right, he got that.
Yeah. He's had the sword since Melee. He just finally decided to use it.
That never made any sense to me, why this character was like a Captain Falcon clone and just didn't do anything like what the character actually did in the game.
Yeah, I never got that. He like pulled out the sword and looked at it and then just put it away.
It's like, didn't this character have a projectile in like Ocarina?
He did. It was pretty broken too.
All right, so we are back into it on Final Destination for Game 4 here.
Yeah, Bloodynite putting himself on the board with Game 3, finally taking game after 3 games. So JoJ has 2 games right now, and Bloodynite has 1. So we'll see if Bloodynite can start making a comeback and taking the set. But it doesn't look like it right now.
Yeah, JoJ finally gets the jump from edge that he has been looking for this whole set, and that will be an early stock there. But he air dodges in on the charging up smash. Oh my god. I figured like JoJ was like, what option gets me around this? Well, that ain't it.
I actually facepalmed.
Yeah, that was like, of all the options you could choose, you choose the one that allows you to like drift slowly on top of the Ganondorf.
I don't need the reverse hitbox doesn't hit ledge. It doesn't even hit like a Kirby crouching.
Really, it's that bad? Like it just doesn't have any kind of a low hitbox there?
Right. I don't even think it hits snake crouching.
That's awful. All right, JoJ, he looks like he's definitely got a defensive game plan in mind. Like he wants to play from corner.
He's like, I'm not letting that happen again. I'm just going to stay as far away from you as I possibly can. and throw in a few moves here and there just to try and keep you on your toes and get you off stage.
And then he just backs off. It's like, okay, my ledge trap didn't work. I'm gonna back off, and then he has to come into me. Like it's a smart like play style because Ganondorf has like a distance that he can play at, and then every other distance you can't do a damn thing at.
Right.
It's basically if you stay like the correct distance away to. Oh my god, he's so terrified. He successfully double jumped over.
Wow, I thought Bloodynite was definitely lost his stock there.
Oh
And,
no!
Wow, it looked like Joji tried to run through Bloodynite, but because of the mechanics of this game, you can't do that.
Yeah, so he just ended up facing the wrong way with that forward smash, and that might cost him here. No, are you dead?
Stock? No way. That was at 0%.
Wizard's Foot spiking Joji down to the depths. He didn't have a double jump, it looked like. That was awful for this man. He just got deleted. 2 stocks gone in like less than a minute.
That match was so unfortunate for Joji. Yeah, it looked like he used his double jump to try and chase Bloodynite into the air, and when Bloodynite uses his down B, he stalls for half a second and then shoots down, and I think that's what made him avoid the attack and just spike Joji with the initial hitbox. And Ganondorf, being as strong as he is, just sends Joji so far down, like far enough to where he can't recover with up B.
Like, just think about all of the ways that this man died that game. Like, there was nothing honest there. The drifting so slowly into Ganondorf's up smash. Like, it really does feel like that's one of those tilters. That's one of those where you have to take a minute, breathe, clear your mind, like, center your mentality, because I don't know about you, but that will send me up a wall. It looks like we're actually getting Joji's Diddy Kong right now. He doesn't even want to play the game. He wants to pull out a banana and then shoot peanuts the rest of this match.
Right. Definitely want to try and ledge trap or frame trap Ganondorf with bananas and whatever else he can. But he definitely needs to just take a step back, take a breather, and go like, all right, I died really dumb a couple times that match. I'm still in this set. It's 2-2 right now. All you have to do is take one more game and you take the set.
The problem is that Bloody actually is a pretty solid banana game. Like, he knows how to use this to set up his combos and such. Also, Diddy is a character that can, like, particularly on Final D without the infinite, he feels like he's never going to kill below like 150 unless you get a neutral air into a spike at the edge. Meanwhile, Bloodynite's out here trying to scum away stocks at like 30. So
Right.
This is a match of extremes.
Yeah, I don't blame Bloodynite at all. You're playing Ganondorf. You do what you can to take those stocks.
Oh yeah, that's just what this character does. You gotta hate the character, not the player. And I know a lot of people hate this character.
But I feel like even though there's no platform support Joji to work with, this is still a very good stage for Diddy Kong in this matchup just because he's able to catch Ganondorf landing with banana.
True. Yeah, I definitely agree with it. It just feels like it allows Diddy Kong to play neutral here.
And he just fell out of down or up smash?
That is either a fantastic SDI or just like absolutely unfortunate. But that down tilt into the forward air, Joji doesn't even need to turn it around to get the back air for the stronger hit. He just takes the gimp.
Right, that was a very good banana placement by Joji. It made Bloodynite recover a little bit high, just enough for Joji to get the down tilt to forward air.
It feels like Joji's playing a lot more reactively this game, which is Diddy Kong's really good at that. So I don't fault him for the decision to do that. It just Bloodynite needs to react to that himself and just stop throwing out moves at distance. Diddy Kong eats those alive with banana or peanut pop gun or flip kick.
Yeah, Diddy Kong very good at whip punishing. So we'll see how Bloodynite reacts, or more so adaptation than reaction. So we'll see how Bloodynite adapts to this new playstyle.
Can we also talk about, like, Joji knows, like, the tech where you basically just, you roll behind somebody so that you're touching their shield, and then you either Z-drop or toss the banana at their feet, and they get poked through shield?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he air dodged off stage. What?
All right, stock trade.
That was such a good trade for Bloodynite and so unfortunate for Joji.
That's just kind of how this set's been going. I feel like we said that's really unfortunate for Joji a couple times now.
Because Joji was at 30% after he ran himself into the stage, I believe. And Bloodynite was at 150%?
Yeah, that sounds worth. if I'm a Ganondorf, I'm taking that every day of the week.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Right. Bloodynite starting to get something started. Oh.
I want to see him get a banana toss into like something stupid like a forward smash.
I'm sure if he has the opportunity, he's definitely going to go for it.
Tries with like the cross up forward air, and for some reason that works.
Hitbox was crazy. Yeah, and
That should be it.
Punishing the landing with banana.
Not quite dead though. Bloodynite managed to get back, but no double jump, and that's it. Yeah, he used a double jump to get back up, and then that back air. Bloodynite wasn't ready for the DI, and even if he was at that angle and no double jump, Ganondorf is toast.
Right. And JoJ, even through all the unfortunate deaths he had, manages to take the set 3-2, and now he has to fight MJ in losers finals.
Yeah, as if that wasn't a tilter of enough. Now he has to fight Rob.